It's finally happening. Infiltrators are getting looked at for a rework. You know, from the very beginning of when I first started playing Planetside, this was always on the topic of just everybody. Somebody always brought this up. Infil's here, infil's there. I know there are a lot of people that have just outright left the game because of infils. The unbalance, the crutch, that is the infill, as they say. Reading the patch notes here, they said a lot of players will be happy to know we are addressing the Infiltrator class. They will go through a rebalance and rework with new features. They will still have cloaks and won't appear permanently invisible, as well as the rebalancing of the existing features. We will also be upgrading and adding a couple more features to the class. At this time, we unfortunately can't say much, just that a long-awaited rebalancing at the very least is going to happen. So, the three things we know for certain so far is they are going to keep the cloak on the infill, rebalance existing features, upgrading as well as adding a couple more features. The biggest and longest running change I've heard and seen is the infills need to have a delay when coming out of cloak to fire their weapon. Hands down, everyone I've talked to brings this up. Reddit posts over the years, in-game on comms, this is always kind of the main direction people want to see, is just give them a delay when they come out of cloak so they can't uncloak, shoot, and then cloak back. So what I'm about to go over is the Infiltrator overview from the Planetside 2 wiki. So this is the class overview here. Even though rebirthing technology has nearly eliminated the concept of fear on Araxis, the Infiltrator remains one of the few things soldiers still dread. Originally a specialist in the assassination of high-profile political targets, the Infiltrator quickly found a home on the battlefield. Rumor of their presence has been synonymous with unease and paranoia, causing enemy soldiers to perceive even shadows in their peripheral vision as a threat. The fear they inspire, combined with their specialized recon and sniping roles, makes the Infiltrator a welcome addition to any Empire's ranks. Sniping and recon is their specialty. I'm guessing the added features are going to expand on these two areas. Maybe more so the recon side. Because the sniping is already pretty covered. In terms of recon, infills have either, they have their dart or they have their replacement recon that they can put down. Now there is also the hacking side to infills. So I am really curious on what they could be upgrading and adding in terms of features. If you guys have any ideas or things you would want to see on the infill in terms of maybe new gadgets, features, things that you would upgrade, drop them in the comments. I'd love to know what you guys think, because I know there's a lot of creative people in the community that have written just huge paragraphs on Reddit about infill reworks. I remember seeing them at least 2 or 3 times a week. Somebody would write up this huge thing of how to rework the Infiltrator to work. Now, this change could be more detrimental to the health of Planetside 2 if things go wrong. If infills get more powerful, if they tweak them and they don't get them just right. I feel that would be devastating to the community. So I am really hoping that they will do a lot of testing, on the PTS. We can jump in there as players. That there's a lot of transparency of, hey, this is what we're looking at doing. This is what's going to happen. So I really hope they keep us in the loop with this, because honestly, the infill is a pretty hot topic in any platoon chat in regards of, just complaints regarding the game. There are already people on Reddit, though, saying that they are destroying their favorite class.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man!
But honestly, I feel that this is what the game needs. This class has been, like I've said this whole entire time, the topic of heated discussion for a long time now. I am excited to see what they are cooking up. I enjoy playing infill, whether it's, sniping from far range, SMGs, running recon. I really do love playing the infill. I'm not one of those infills that will go to, back bases and hack a bunch of systems just so you can't spawn vehicles and weapons there anymore. I'm not one of those infills. Those people, they're a different kind of person. So they're a different kind of person, those people that will do that. But I would also like to see some changes as well, though, in the infill. And this may be, the very start, because everyone is getting hung up on the infill rework. Well, this might just be the first class out of all of them to get touched up. Have you ever thought of that? Maybe they're starting with the infill because it's such a hot topic. And, what do you think the rest of them are going to be looked at? In terms of the infill, though, I'm looking forward to the changes. So I would like to know what changes you guys would like to see. So That's it for me. Like and subscribe as always, and I will catch you guys in the next one.